here's an interesting new concern we got to find out about. We got two culverts above our property that go under the road here, and our property's down the hill here, this direction, where we're going to be building. And you can see how things got clogged up in one of the last rainstorms in the monsoon season here, and you can see up the canyon here, everything as it just comes flooding down here. So we must have a lot of water volume. Anyway, up the other direction where we're headed next is our little well system. I'll give a little tour of that here in a moment. Hi, I'm Thane.
And I'm Judy. Welcome to another episode of Nature Preserve Life. Today we have some exciting news for you. So I'll let you go ahead and talk about it, Thane.
Yeah, we finally, after like 4.5 months or longer trying to close on these two lots, we finally closed on them. So now we own two lots, each about 22 acres in Deer Canyon Preserve here in Mountain Air, New Mexico. And we're standing at the well site and just scoping out our water supply and what it looks like here. I'll just kind of pan around so you can kind of see it. That little covered metal tank over there, that is where the mechanical stuff is, like the water tank and little pump that keeps it pressurized. And there's a little watering hole for wildlife here too, right there on the left of the screen. And then behind me, if I can kind of get it in the picture here, it's kind of hard to see with the sun. I think my arm's blocking it right there. That's the little top of the well where it goes down about 500 feet or so to get our water. It's not real good quality water here, so very calcified. I think they called that, what, Judy, hard water, soft
hard
water?
Yeah, lots of minerals in it.
So not good stuff. But anyway, what our first thing we got to do with this property is rebuild the driveway. It's a mess. It's probably drivable with when our truck's in four-wheel drive, but otherwise you don't want to come up here. So that's our goal next, is try to work with our engineer, which is one of our daughters, an environmental engineer. She's helping us out with looking at the drainage and erosion and what we need for culverts to rebuild through the driveway section to make sure this water flow doesn't destroy our driveway in the future. So we're above our property now where the first culverts come under the main road, and we were just measuring them 60 inches, and there's two culverts of 60 inches. So we're going to need at least that size down in the driveway where this main runoff comes through our driveway. So I'm not looking forward to that. It's a big culvert for water flow. But if we want to protect our driveway from once in a 100-year storm kind of thing, we're probably going to have to do that and invest in it. So anyway, we'll go check the very lower one next to see what that measurement is. That too can factor in, like if that's really huge, we may have to take the average of the two culverts, the bottom ones and the top one. So here we go. So this is the main well shaft here. Looks like 6, 7, 8-inch casing, and power coming up for the submersible pump, and a little platform here that is built on. And over there, the green boxes, that's of course power for this well system here. And it's kind of weird. A lot of these well systems have these little Stonehenge kind of configuration of rocks around them. I don't think anyone knows why, but we also have two 1,500 gallon tanks underground here that the pump, when it detects that they're emptying, will fill them back up. And we also have a little alarm system here should anything happen. Right there, the little red bulb. And then over here is the main power, I guess, for this particular pump. and there's a little access for I think should have been a shut off or some sort of air bleeding valve or something. And then we got water here that is continuously filled for the wildlife. That's kind of one of the things required in the nature preserve here. And so our lot is on the other side of this lot, just down the hill a little ways here. And we'll be over at that, but I just wanted to give our audience a little bit of a tour here of what's going on. And here's our actual mechanical area underneath here. This looks like access to water. We'll see. Oh man, it's rusted shut as far as I can tell. Anyway, the mechanical side of it is really kind of nice the way they did this. As I open up our little hatch here, let the light adjust, you can probably see we got two pumps. So one acts as the emergency backup, and every quarter we switch them back and forth as to which one's actually filling up the pressure tank here. I think it's like an 80 or 100 gallon tank. We also have a couple, see if we can get better view down here. A couple space heaters down there, again redundancy. And during the winter months we set them at the lowest temperature just to keep this area heated enough so the pipes don't freeze. And here's the main controller for the whole pump system. Some additional power down in here. And of course what's really cool is a little ladder here so I can get down here and actually check things out. Anyway, yeah, there's a little rust going on one of those pumps. Actually, both of them look a little rusted in places. But considering their age, it's not bad. Anyway, that's kind of a quick little summary tour of our well system for the lot we're going to build on. So, let's go on down and check things out. So here we are visiting the property again. You can see off to the, I think that's the east. A lot of dark clouds up there. We're going to be rained down pretty bad here soon. But I just wanted to share some of the botany with you, with our viewers. So, as you can see right here, I just love these little prickly cactus. They are the coolest things. The way they look, and of course, look at those defenses they have. Definitely, you won't be picking those very easily. So here's a neat little purple one. They're kind of closed up right now, probably because of the storm clouds coming our way. But yeah, the botany here, definitely plenty of life in the high desert. You know, sometimes don't think of the desert being full of life, but yeah, it is all kinds of scenery here. And of course, they're going to really start thriving once the thunder clouds open up here. You hear that thunder in the back? Rumbling away. Anyway, this is from kind of the top of our driveway by Tanabo Trail at the county road here. And looking across there to the valley, the Monsoon Mountains. Definitely going to put some serious work and money into this driveway to make it something a lot better. It's got plenty of problems, but since we saved so much money on the land and got us such a deal on it, I guess dumping a little money onto the driveway is not going to hurt our feelings too much. So, it kind of gives you an idea of just what this area looks like. And this is summer monsoon season. And it's like probably 75 degrees, 80 degrees right now. So the rain will cool things off even more. It'll really feel nice. Thank you for watching an episode of Nature Preserve Life in Mountain Air, New Mexico. If you'd like to follow along and support our channel, please press the subscribe button and gong that bell to be notified. After all, it's free. Free is a very good price. In the future, we'll plan to focus our episodes on our eco-friendly build of earthen construction and dark night astronomy, that big guy there, and tourism of the regional area, as well as establishing a Patreon account for the sole support of wildlife in Deer Canyon Preserve. So stay tuned. Cheers.